use this.
Hot air balloons.
They explode and they're beautiful and it would be very exciting, but there's been too many disasters, so that's out for me.
Health food.
Well, it depends on if it's really healthy food or not, because my great uncle Hain started Hain Health Food, which I wish my dad had bought in 1963, and it was actually thought of as just hippie food, and now of course it's a major Kellogg's and everybody else industry. But you got to not be fooled. Natural doesn't mean it's healthy.
People who walk cats on leashes in urban areas.
Well, that's very strange. I've never seen that. I don't know why you would have a cat in the first place, because I find them not animals I would want to live with.
Bed pads.
Okay, that is interesting. It can make a huge difference in a bed if you get the right one, but you have to try them all out. You can go to a store, they don't let you do that because they come folded up. So you have to get a recommendation and really try
Do you think
it.
it's important to note that this is for comfort regarding rather than accidents?
Yes, it's for comfort, not accidents. Jesus.
Diets that
Christ.
only allow you to eat mayonnaise.
Okay, well, who would do that? Then you would die.
Car seats.
Car seats are good. Dad uses these things he loves for his back. I find them back killing. So I always have to, if he puts them on the seat of the car, then I have to schlep it over to the other one. You know, it's very interesting that seatbelts, do you know the resistance to seatbelts years ago? It was amazing. And now everybody just does it. And that's how I hope it is with gun control one day.
Tornadoes named Jake.
I think tornadoes are interesting. They name them after men, and now they've started naming them after women. I don't think I could live in a place that has tornadoes all the time.
M&M's.
M&Ms are the worst candy in the world, and I only associate them with Isaac. When he said he wasn't feeling well when he was 4 years old, but Dad and I had tickets to chess in London, the West End, and I thought Isaac was just pretending to feel badly because he didn't want to go, so I made our 4-year-old go see a huge fancy musical, and we were in the third row, and I gave him M&Ms because he liked them as a bribe, and right when the play with no intermission started, he gargantuanly vomited all over myself and Dad and me.
Sex.
Seriously?
Oh my God,
Oh my
sex.
God, sex.
How could you?
Many different kinds and different ways of experiencing sex, and it's probably one of the few activities that can be run the gamut from the most horrific to the most ecstatic.
Please run the
of human
gamut for us
foods.
real quick.
No, I don't want to run the gamut.
Water slides.
Well, I got stuck in one once. Remember, in Nova Scotia, you and Isaac were on that slide, and I was wearing my full leotard, which is my bathing costume from ankle to shoulders, and so it prevented me from sliding.
Water
and I
skiing.
got stuck in the middle,
Water-
and everybody was going, "Mom, Mom."
Water skiing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Family joke, because I really don't, but I tried.
Water.
I need more of it. Hydration. Great book called Quench,
Scuba
which I
diving.
gave to Kai to read because I had it for ages, and I made some popsicles.
Scuba diving instructor.
I am so glad you never pursued that and didn't teach our kids that. We wouldn't be sitting here with you, Gid, if Dad had taught you.
Snorkeling
Scuba.
instructor.
Oh my God, that was, we have a horrible picture of that. That was terrifying to me. I tried to snorkel because I thought, when will I be near the Great Reef of Australia?
Great Barrier
And I'm
Reef.
really glad I did it because the Great Barrier Reef is now dead. We've killed it, but it was beautiful. And I went snorkeling, but I was so terrified. You're supposed to go like this. You're supposed to go and look at everything.
Marriage.
And I was like,
Marriage.
that's sort of like my description of sex, honey. It runs the gamut.
Peacocks.
I think they're gorgeous, but their vocalization is really not something you'd want to live next door to.
Handwritten letters.
I believe in handwritten letters. I get thrilled when I get one, but that part of my brain, it's not just atrophied, it's dead. So I might do a technique that some people have of typing the letter and then writing it by hand.
Peanut oil.
It's not supposed to be that good for you. I don't think peanut oil is so great.
Sunflower oil.
Life.
I don't think sunflower oil is good because it comes from corn, and if it's not organic corn, if it's GMO corn, you're dead.
Corn oil.
Life.
Well, that's the same thing with corn oil.
Canola oil.
Nope. Janet Sheen says no. Canola.
Sunflower oil.
I'm not sure about sunflower oil.
Avocado oil.
Yes. Dad hates the taste of it, but I have that and grapeseed and coconut, though I know that's high saturated. I think
Butter.
the best.
Unsalted.
Well,
Ghee. Ghee.
I thought ghee was great for you, but I heard it was a saturated.
The afterlife.
The afterlife would be so nice if there was one.
How do you know?
I don't know. I don't particularly believe in it, but I envy people that do. I've always thought Rose Kennedy was so lucky. How else do you survive two sons being murdered except you think you're going to see them? And that's the Mormons.
Happiest moment.
That's what the Mormons call corporal reintegration.
Happiest moment on earth.
Oh.
When I first met you.
Oh.
Perfect
my
answer.
God.
End of questions.